I am I am Dr. Aqsa Ali, as you all already know that most of you know that I am Dr. Aqsa, and I am your mentor for the part 1 MRCPCH from the platform of MedPrep Online. So how are you all doing today? I know the exam is just approaching. It's been only, I think, about like 48 hours to your exam. Hello, Dr. Maha. Hello, Walal Bana, Usma, and Dr. Manish, Dr. Smishka, Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim, Dr. Nazia. How are you people? How are you all doing? Dr. Mariam, Dr. Mehwish, Dr. Charu, Dr. Asma, Dr. Danny, Dr. Deepak Singh, Dr. Abdul, and many, many more. How are you people doing nowadays? I know it's a very stressful situation because there are only 2 days left to the exam, and you all are already stressing out that what is going to be happen. So, what is your situation? I think let me guess that you are feeling like this right now. What do you think so? Oh, Dr. Nazia, in stress, obviously it's very natural. It's the human nature that you are going to be stressed. Okay, Mariam, doing well. Thank you very much. Stressed out, anxious. Oh my God. It's the same situation. That's why I wanted all of you to join this session so that some of this stress can be released by my some I can say motivational thoughts, or I can say some motivational lecture. I can only say that. But this is very important because I have been in your place and still I am in like a situation facing these situations on daily basis. When I have some interview, I have some workshop, I have some lecture to present, and I face same situation, same stress. So it is very difficult. I know that. Danny is relaxed. Wow. You are a shining star, I think. Then it means that you have a very strong emotional quotient, which is we know as EQ level. So the people who are relaxed, they have a very strong emotional quotient as compared to if I say that IQ. So I know that this is a very, very stressful situation, and but believe me that how you are going to react, how you are going to perform in your exam, and all of these things are going to depend now on these 2 to 3 days. These are going to make you, or these are going to break you. So that's why it is very, very important. Uh, okay, Muhammad Ibrahim, Dr. Ibrahim, I am too much relaxed, ma'am. Started. A citalopram from 2 days. Okay, this is also a one thing. You can do that. If you have already done that, you have already taken an antidepressant or anti-anxiolytic. That seriously, yeah, I know that. I have done once in my life too. But it is just that these medications are suitable to some persons, while the others may get different side effects to that. So that's why I will not recommend you to do that. But if you have already done that even once in your lifetime, and you are good to go with those like beta blocker, or and that is the Elprezo acetopram, whatever, it is brand name. I don't remember. So you are good to go with these medications, and they have very good very, very good effect. You become all just relaxed, and it just increase your performance. Why? Because the stress is going to decrease your uh performance. So that's why it is very, very important. And these 2 days, student are going to we are going to become the depressed, and the depressed with each passing hour, with each passing minute, we are going to be just so much depressed. Okay, Ali is saying that giving TAS and almost I am zero in genetics, biostat. Can you please tell me how much these two will cover TAS exam? Okay, you will have only, I think, 2 questions, 2 or maximum 3 questions from the stats. And similarly, from the genetics, there will be also only 2 to 3 questions. 3 or maximum 4 questions from the genetics, and maximum 3 questions from the biostat. So don't get worried. Stats is something like you just have to be very, very good at it. But genetics is, I think, easy. Dr. Jabira has, I think, taught very well. And she has also discussed many past papers. If you are able to do, I will advise at this moment that only go for the past papers of the stats and the genetics, and then you will be good to go for the exam. So don't worry about that. And don't stress about that. You don't, because if you are going to stress about these 6 questions, then the remaining 76 questions are going to be affected by because of your distress. So concentrate on your remaining 76 questions, or I will say 75 questions, and just forget about these if you are unable to do that at this moment. Okay, Palvasha is asking, ma'am, how many times can we skip one question without attempting, which can appear later after completing the test? As many times as you want that, because that question is not marked and they are keep repeating at the end. And when you just mark a question as a complete, then it just get flag. A flag just appear in front of that question. It means it has been marked, it has been complete. So whatever is left, and we will talk about that in our session. I think we should just start with the lesson lecture, and then we will take a have a question and answer session of all of your questions. And I think it will be good. So just first of all, just relax, take a deep breath, take a deep breath, 2 to 3 deep breaths, and then, okay, can we attempt one MCQ's flagged? Yes, you can edit your answer. No worries. Okay, so just don't feel like that. Okay, just like don't stressed out. Don't just look like that. You are sitting on fire. First of all, we will talk about some online invigilation, how it's going to happen, how you are going to perform that exam at your home setting. And then we will talk about some tips and tricks, I can say that, are some psychological and the booster, your morale booster, I think, things. We will talk about that and all other questions I will answer at the end session. So because it was so much, I was getting many questions, and it was asked me to make a short video how you are going to attempt the online invigilation test. But I thought we should talk about face to face. I can say that it's a face to face session, so that you can whatever comes in your mind, you can ask me about the online invigilation, and I can answer that. And along with that, I will just let you go through. Okay, Dr. Faheen, is the audio not audible to me, or is anyone else? Are you able to listen to me, all of you? Because Dr. Maha is no audio. Why? We
Yes,
can
we can hear you.
Okay, okay. It is audible. Maha, it is audible. Okay, she's unable to listen to me. So let's just start with online invigilation. I think all of you people have already done the system run on Proctor exam. I hope so, because you have to complete it 48 hours at least before your exam. So these are the basic things which you already know that. I will just go through one by one, which you already know, and then we will talk about what will be the setting in your room when you're going to attempt the exam, and what else you need to do that. So as you already all know that you will be needing a mobile phone, a laptop, or a tablet with audio enabled, and a microphone, and the latest version of the Google Chrome that should be launched, or I can say that should be downloaded and should be in running in on your laptop. You cannot attempt the exam from the mobile phone or the tablet. You need a laptop or a computer for you to attempt the exam. Tablet and the mobile phone you can use for the online invigilation, which will be present, or you will keep it in like on the back of your on the back. Okay, so let's you need a mobile phone or a tablet. Microphone is necessary. Oh no, it means that whatever, if you are like you're attempting the exam from the laptop, it means that the microphone of your laptop should be in the working condition. It's just that sometimes because we don't in routine when we are using our laptops, we don't need that much like microphone. It is only used for some like lectures or the Zoom meetings for that purpose, but in routine we are not using that. So this is just basic is that whatever laptop or the computer is using, the inbuilt microphone of that particular device should be in working condition, and it should not be like defective. But if you want to check whether it is working or not, then they have given these sites. You can go to these sites and you can check your microphone, and you can check your webcam also along with that. So you must run the system check on the equipment and setup you will be using to sit your examination. You know that. Okay, Sundas, Dr. Sundas, this recording will be available on the YouTube shortly after we will done with that. Okay. So, as you, I think I am hoping that all of you have already completed your system run check already. So you know that if you are taking two papers, like if you are appearing for combined FOP and TOS examination in the one day, then you will receive two system check links. But the only one of them is used because only you need only one system run for system run check. So you don't need to use both of those links. Okay, only one time you have to run your system, and then you will be good to go. So okay, what is going on? But if you suppose you have already done your system checks, and suppose you, I am not saying that, but suppose your laptop got like some virus, or you need you or your laptop or the tablet, whatever it is, you just got it broken for some reason, and it is not available, and you have to use another laptop. Then what you are going to do that in case, because situation can happen with anyone, can anytime. So what you are going to do, if you need to update any of your equipment or your station in between completing the system check and taking your examination, you have used both links, and now or only have one link, or you don't have any link at all because you have used all of those links, and you need to again run check on another laptop or another mobile system, then what you are going to do, you have to email them in case it happens. Okay, then you need to you can email them on the online invigilation at rcpch.ac.uk to request a new test your equipment link, and when emailing, please include your full name and the rcpch number. And once you have completed your system check, as I am hoping that all of you have already done that, because most of you are getting your exam emails, which emails which containing the exam links. So you will receive another email approximately 72 hours prior to your exam date containing a link to your exam. You are not going to click that link which they have sent you in this email, because this is going to launch the exam, and that only you have to do on the day of the exam. So one thing you need to remember, that you cannot take your examinations on the following, like Google Chromebooks or the Android tablets like Nexus 7, or the ISO tablets like iPad mini, etc. You cannot take them, but you can use these devices to download the Proctor exam app, and for use throughout the exam as a mobile device to record the exam environment. So you can use them in like place of the mobile for the online invigilation, through which the proctor is going to just invigilate you. So yeah, we will talk about the documents also. Doctor who is let me just A7. No. I'm Dr. Samara is asking, is this session only for online invigilation? I will tell you about the center exam also. First of all, I have just started with the online. Okay. And yes, being beside the Dr. Aqsa, I think, yeah, we will talk about all of these questions. Don't worry, you just don't worry. I am just here and I am available, and you can ask me anything at the end. Whatever I know, I will guide you with that knowledge. Okay. And one thing, remember, do not take the assessment in a work environment, or nor use a work laptop, because attempting to use a laptop or device that is intended for the work purposes, may have restrictive access and the admin rights installed. So that's why this may cause issues when trying to assess the proctor exam platform. So therefore, it is recommended to use a personal laptop. Okay, if you're working somewhere and they have provided you with the laptops for that work purpose, to not attempt your exam from that laptop. So what are the prerequisites Most important thing is your Wi-Fi and your net connection. Its bandwidth should be minimum 1 MB. That is upload speed. Just one thing I want to make sure that this is not downloading speed, because most of you, I think, maybe get confused with the downloading speed if you are we are talking about our connections. So remember that this is the uploading speed. This is not the downloading speed. It is different from the uploading speed is different from the downloading speed. So most of PTCL connections like are you have at your home. If we talk about the Pakistan, then they don't have this uploading speed. So make sure that uh, check your mobile. I think bills or go to the PTA, whatever you are using the net connection, and see whatever package you are using and what is its uploading speed. Only then you will be able to do attempt this exam. And the recommended upload speed is 1.5 MB per second. So recommended is 1.5 MB per second, but it should be minimum 1 MB per second. And the tethering is not supported. Tethering means that if you are using the hotspot from someone else, then it will be not supported by this proctor exam. Then browser should be latest version of the Google Chrome. We know that I already talked about. And the webcam required, microphone required, audio should be available, and the PC should be Windows 8 or higher. Okay, nothing less than, it will not be supported on that system. And the Mac, if you're using the MacBook, then Mac OS X minimum. Mobile devices, you will need a mobile devices or device, a tablet on which you will download the Proctor Exam app. Instructions for downloading the app will be provided during the system check process. I think you already have done that. I'm expecting that because it's been only 48 hours to exam now. And the Android device specification is 4.1 or higher, and the Apple or the iOS devices 8.0 or the higher. So operating system, we already talked about that. This is the mobile phone system requirements, Android with 4.1 or higher, and the minimum iOS is the 8 or the higher, and the video resolution should be 800 and the 600. Remember that the Google Pixel and the Huawei P30 series of the phones, if any of you have that, then they are currently unsupported due to the issues with blurring within the Proctor exam application. So that's why Huawei P30 series will not be compatible with that, also the Google Pixel. And if we talk about the laptop or the tablet system requirement, then we already talked about the Windows 8 or the higher and the Mac OS X or the higher. And the minimum uploading bandwidth, that is the 1.5 MB uploading speed. This should be should be for your connection. Okay. And the web system requirements, that is the resolution 1280 into 720. This is so what you are going to do that. This is all about, I am going to tell you about the system run, and I think you already have done that. Do you need me to go through this system check run, test your equipment now, or I can skip this? Do you want that? Okay,
We have done it.
no, done it. Okay, I think then I should just skip that part.
Yes, ma'am.
No, skip it. Okay. It's just I have if someone else like watch it after this session for the other people. So this is just that once you register your email, that is the exam registration done, then they will send you a complete system check 48 hours in advance of your test. And that is you just have to test your equipment. And how you are going to do that? All these are the all instructions they have already given you. You have to go to the Google Chrome, and there you have to go to the settings, and in the settings you have to just go to the pop-ups and the redirects, and here you have to add this site, that is the surpass.proctorexam.com, to your list of websites that allow the pop-ups, so that it is available. Again, next thing you have to do that you have to download the Proctor Exam Google Chrome extension. It is for the screen sharing, so that during exam you will be able to share your screen with the proctor, which is already do that. Okay, Dr. Ibrahim Singh, I didn't do that. They advise you, they ask you in your even document whatever they have sent you. But even if you have not done that, one of my colleague who just took the exam last year, she didn't do that, but she was saying that it was already present on the screen of mine and theirs, and I just clicked that on the screen, and it screen sharing just started. So I think user that is very friendly user, the Proctor exam. So even if you didn't download it, better to download it. But if even you don't have, I think they will guide you regarding that. But it is better to download it because they have advised you in your document. I have seen of some students that download this Proctor exam screen sharing so that you can share your screen with the invigilator, and then you have to test your microphone, speakers, and the webcams. And you have to download the Proctor exam mobile application from the Google Play or from the that is Apple Store, whatever you are going to have that. So now how you are going to start your session. So you will, as you already have, I think, received, I am hoping that you have all received your exam link in your email, and also your exam document, that is the admission document. So you will receive the link to your test in an email, which will show that launch your exam now. So on the day of, you are also having your admission document on which the exam date and the exam time has been communicated with you. So on that day, particular day, on that time, see that whether they have written the time according to the UK, or I think the online invigilation, they have given you UK time. So don't worry, students. We will talk about each and everything. So don't worry that. Okay, Dr. AZ. And what is okay? What is admission document? Dr. Usma saying you must have gotten an email, a document in your email, in which the exam date and the exam time have been mentioned, and all the other instructions have been mentioned. So that is called as an exam document, and you will that is another email, and this is another email in which you will get the link for the exam. So these are the two different emails which you will receive. Okay, so on that day, particular day, what you are going to do, you are going to launch your exam now. You have to click that link and follow the Proctor exam on screen instruction. Whatever they will tell you to do, that you are going to do with that. And option of screen sharing is present there. You just have to click that, and your screen will be shared with them. And then you have to proceed whatever they say. This is basically the session setup, which will take, I think, about 15 to 20 minutes, and this thing will not be counted in your actual exam time. Okay, so these are the just basics which you are going to do before starting your exam. So when you will click the link, launch your exam now, and then they will be screen sharing with them, and then they will you ask you a number of steps to do that, and you have to do. And then they will just ask you, now you can start your exam, and then you will click that start your exam, and then it will be just started, and your time will start from that time. It will not start from just when you will click the link. Okay, don't worry about that. Press next step once you have completed each step and complete your test session setup. Basically, this is called as the session setup, which takes about like 15 to 15 minutes, I think. So your test timer only starts after you click the start exam button at the end of this setup procedure. So don't worry about the timing. Okay, so what they are going to do, that they will first ask you identify yourself. So you have to hold your ID up to your camera, and then select take a picture, and you have to submit that picture. So this ID could be your national identity card, or it could be your passport. If it is your national identity card, then make sure that it is not in Urdu. If you belong to from the Pakistan or India or from other, make sure that it is not your in native language. It is in English, because they will only accept your ID NIC if it is in English and your name is written in English, and so that they can just match your spellings, no, name spellings and the other things with whatever document they have. But if it is not in your native English and it is in your native language, then they will not accept that. Then you have to provide them with the passport, because in passport we have all things written up in the English. So this thing is very important. So you will hold your ID up to the camera, and then select the button that is to take the picture, and then you will submit the picture of that your ID or the passport. Then they will ask you ask you to send a picture of yourself. You will select to take a picture of yourself. All these instructions will be coming on your screen, and then you will have to just you have to do it by one. So then you have to take the picture of yourself and then submit. You have to submit that photo. Then they will ask you to show the admission document which is sent by the RCPCH through the email. Then you make sure that you have printed that email, and so that you can show them in the camera that admission document. So you should have that printed document in your hand. Okay. Then what is going to happen? Okay. Okay, I will answer all of your questions at the end. Then what is going to happen? You have to set up your mobile after that mobile device. What you are going to do that you have to turn on the airplane mode and you have to connect it to the Wi-Fi. Okay. One thing is that you have to make it on the airplane mode so that no call can be disrupt your internet connection, because if it is not on the airplane mode and anyone calls you, then it will disrupt. Obviously, the connection will be disconnected, a Wi-Fi connection will be disconnected, and it will interrupt the online invigilation. So it can create some disruption for you, and obviously mentally, and it will also waste your time, and that proctor which is invigilating you, that will also become suspicious that why it happens. So just turn on the airplane mode and connect it to the Wi-Fi. Next important thing is that uninstall all social media apps, especially WhatsApp, because if you are connected to the obviously you are already connected to the Wi-Fi. It is possible nowadays, like it is very common to call on the WhatsApp. So you have turned off the mobile your mobile thing, mobile like SIM, but still someone can call you on the WhatsApp, and it has happened with many students. Okay, so someone can call you on WhatsApp, and when the call is coming, obviously again your Wi-Fi is going to be like your whatever the that invigilation is going on, it will be disrupted until unless that call is disconnected. So it will also create a anxiety, and obviously it will waste your time. You have to again connect it with all whatever the things is going on, and you have to explain to the proctor that this thing happened. So it will take, I think, 5 to 7 minutes of your to explain it, to let back again, to disconnect the call and then connect it all whatever the things is going on. So for to prevent all of these things, and to preserve your time, and to preserve your time, you have to do all these things. So it is better to just uninstall the WhatsApp. Remaining social media apps, it is possible that you have to off all the notification for like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter, or whatever you are going to have it. Just turn off all the notifications, because if the notification is coming on dun, dun, then obviously it's going to disrupt you and the invigilator also, and it's going to cause a disruption in your smooth working. So you have to turn off all the notifications of the social apps. I would advise just make your mobile like you have just bought it, and or delete all of the other things. Again, next thing is that I am telling you from the experiences of the different my colleagues and different students which who have gone through these traumas. So that's why I'm telling you in advance, so that you don't have to go through all of these. Then turn off all the auto updates, and or if possible update them before exam, because if the updates start, you know that how much Wi-Fi it, like I think when an update is going on, then nothing else can, you can work on the Wi-Fi, like Facebook, WhatsApp, or anything. You cannot open anything, because if that update consumes all the data, net data. So that's why if those updates are going on in the background, then it will weaken, or it, we can say that it will just disrupt the net connection, and it will slow down, and it will also hamper your working. So that's why just turn off all the auto updates which are already present. It is, you will know that these are the automatic settings in our mobile phone. So manually go and turn off all the updates, or update them before the exam. Then you have to open the Proctor exam app and make sure it's up to date, and scan the QR code. They will give you instructions that do this, do this. Then you have to show them. Then they will ask you this is basically Proctor exam on the mobile, through which you have to open the camera, and you have to put it on the back of your wherever you're sitting, you have to put it on your back, so that that proctor can see you, your laptop, and all of the exams room surroundings, so that you cannot cheat. Okay, so first of all they will ask you when you have identified yourself and all the documents and all the other things, then they will ask you to show them four walls of the room. You have to show them all the four walls of the room. Then you have to show them the ceiling, you have to show them the floor, then you have to show them the table on which, that is the desk on which you will sit and you will attempt your exam, your laptop, and the space below the desk also, below that table also. They will see all of these things with your mobile camera. And then you have to set up your camera by placing your mobile camera beside you as close to as 3 meters, like 10 meters away as possible. Like if you have bed and a table, you have a bed and the table, you are working on the table, then you can just put it on the, that is what is we call as the bed head side, that is the like long side. You can just put it there, camera, that mobile phone with the camera facing you. And then you must have, this is how you're going to do the camera. Mobile camera is basically going to, you are going to put it on your back about like 10 feet away, so that they can see your laptop screen, they can see you, they can see your paper, like blank paper on which you are writing down. They can see all of the room, so that nothing, no cheating is possible with this. So it is just for this purpose. And this will be on the back, and you will be working on your laptop and attempting it, your exam. Then the important thing is that you must have some UPS or the generator on the backup, because if you are in a developing country like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, then obviously it is a load shedding is a big problem in such countries. So you never know when the light is going to turn off, so you just have to went off. You just have to have a very good breakup of backup of the UPS and the generator, so that it does not cause any problem for you if the light goes on. Because if the light just went out and you don't know when it's coming back. So that's why that will waste your time, even if it's 15 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes, or even it's 5 minutes. So that's why it is very likely it can happen. So you have a very good backup of the UPS and the generator. Then you have to plug in mobile and the laptop both to charge, because its exam is going to continue for 2.5 hours. So it is very possible when you are working on a laptop, obviously it's going to consume your battery. So on the start of your exam, you have to plug in both of these, so that you don't have to worry about them. Because if you don't know and the laptop gonna shut down, or because its charger is all drained out, then you have to again do all those things. What is going to happen? It's going to waste your time. Good 5 to 7 minutes it's going to waste your. So what is going to happen? You will be left your questions, because they will not give you any extra time for that, because it is all things going on your end. Because it's not their fault that the light is just turned off or whatever went off. So you have to keep all of these things in your mind, and you have to start before starting the exam. Then you have your what should be present on your desk on which you are going to attempt the exam. That is a table and a chair, laptop or the computer with keyboard or without keyboard, whatever you are having, or the mouse if you want that, and the water in a translucent bottle with label removed. If you are like, you have to use, if you want to keep the water in your like at the desk, which you should, then it should be in a transparent water. And if you are using a disposable water like Aquafina or whatever we have just bought it, then you have to remove its label, whatever it posted on it, and so that everything in that bottle is visible. It should be like that. Then you should have put like 3 sheets of blank note paper, and you have to show them at the start and at the end of the exam. You have to show them these sheets, must show all sides of the all pieces of the paper to the main webcam. So when you are going to start the exam, you have to show all the sheets. Three, if you are having 1 sheet, 2 sheet, or 3 sheet, you have to show both of these sides, to make sure that in the webcam that these are blank papers, and also at the end of the exam that you have used them or not. That then you have to have pen and pencil, and the calculator use is not allowed. One of our student was asking about that yesterday. So you calculator is not allowed. So you will be having a pen and paper. Whatever calculations you want to do, that you can do it manually on the paper. And only one break of the 5 minutes during each paper is allowed for the online invigilation. So this is what only one break will be allowed. So you can, if you want that, you can tell them, and you can use the bathroom, restroom, and then you can come back. And but that should not be greater than 5 minutes. And your Wi-Fi, check no one else is using the Wi-Fi at the same time, as their usage may affect your connection. It will slow down, and ensure you are positioned where the Wi-Fi signal is strongest in your house. A wired connection will ensure a stable connection. And reading to the internet via mobile phone is not supported. The hotspot is not supported with it. So what you are going to do that, once you have done all of these things, you have shown them the room and you have done all this setup, then they will ask you, you can start your exam now. Then you will select the start exam, and once you have finished all the setup, and then you will be ready to begin. Then you will launch your test, select to launch your test from the exam instruction section, which they will be showing you on the screen. And then they will send you an input key code. It will be present on your screen. That will be provided to you once you will launch your exam. And then you will put your that key code. There will be and then press OK to begin your test. All of these things, they will be giving you instruction. You will select the launch your exam, then there will be appearance of a key code. This is basically a number like 7 to 8 numbers. Then they will be showing the boxes you where you have to put that key code. Then you will press the OK, and then it will start your exam. And then this is the time where your timer will be start, because your time for the exam will be just start. If you encounter any technical difficulties, you can access chat support in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. So you will see this thing on your right side of the screen, just at the bottom. And anything, believe me, anything you want to ask, any minute, if even if the thing which is just disturbing you, you can ask them, and they promptly reply. So don't worry about that, because this system is very, very user friendly. I because one of my friend has used it, who does not even know the ABC of the technology or the mobile phone or the laptop. She just only know that how to use the phone for like a call, or you can say the send text message, or like WhatsApp. That's it. She does not even know anything about any technology or laptop or whatever. So even she has done that. So it means it is very, very user friendly. Believe me that. So you can ask them anything, and they will help you regarding that. And if still any difficulty, you can email them right sitting there on online invigilation at rcpchac.uk, and they immediately reply you even on this email. So there is no way that, because there will be no hitch if you just straightforward follow the instructions, and then it will be you will be easy good to go. There will be timer on your screen which will be showing your time, how much time is left. So remember that even on the exam center, or even in the online invigilation, you will have a timer on your screen, that this time, like 1 hour has passed, or 20 minutes have been passed, or the 20 minutes have been left. You will be able to see that, so you just don't have to just see again and again on the clock in your room or on your watch. So you will be judging how much time is left and how much time has been passed. Along with that, a percentage of the exam completion, they will be showing that you will have completed 50% exam, 50% questions. As you are going to mark the questions, completing your questions, this percentage is going to increase and increase. Like if you, it may be then with the passage of time 60%, 70%, then you will be able to know that your 30% exam questions has been left, or your 20% exam has been left, and this time has been left, which will showing on the timer. So you can correlate that how much time is left and how much questions are left, so that you can boost up your speed, or you can just slow down speed according to your time, whatever is. So percentage of the exam completion showing on your screen, so you can have an idea how many questions you have completed. And once you have finished your test, close all of your open documents, and then select finish exam with the finish exam within the open proctor exam tab in the Chrome. When you will just uh, press this button, then your exam will be submitted to the RCPCH, and then you will be on the safe side that you have completed your exam. Okay. So 48 hours have left. How you are feeling that? I would suggest, okay, yeah. Mm, okay, we will fan. Okay, I will read your text. These are very funny. Okay, I will read your text at the end and we'll answer your questions. Okay. I am enjoying this session. Now, just talk about some things like about the exam center and what you are going to do 48 hours before the exam and the 24 hours before the exam and the like on the exam day, what you are going to do that. So, how many are you feeling like that A plus and how many of you are feeling like that F? Oh, A7, Dr. A7. I will answer all of your questions at the end. Don't worry about that. These are a lot questions. So I want that I should end the session. I think the lecture, this webinar, and then I will answer all of your questions. These are a lot questions. So I think it's just get in interruption in my this webinar. So let's just start, end with this, and then we can answer and can have chit chat at the end, and so that you just get some relax. Okay. So how many of you feeling like A plus, and how many are you feeling like F failure? Oh my God, doctor. Okay. Dr. Deepak Singh is saying A plus. That's a very good mindset. I appreciate that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, and this is the mindset we need right now because this is what is which is going to make you. And if you are feeling like F failure, then this is going to break you. So don't even ever dare to think about that. What you are going to do 48 hours before exam, only revise about like 10 to 15. The most important topics are the most important, like last 2 years recalls. That's it. Nothing else. You don't have to go back and open your books like clinical cases book, illustrated SOP, and the notes, and all the books are just lying down on your bed and you don't know what to read, and you don't whenever someone posts some question in the group and you just say, oh, I don't know this, then you just go back and flip your pages, book pages of your book, and you are just getting stressed, and it's going to affect your performance. So at this moment I will say that if you don't know anything, then if you don't know anything, just don't worry about that. It's just exam stress. That's why that thing is just skipping from your mind. Just don't analyze or don't judge yourself by just one question which anyone is posting, and maybe it's like 20 I think 2012 question that that definitely is not going to come in the question, but you are just getting stressed because you have not done the 2012 papers. So it's not that much necessary. It's not that necessary. Don't worry about that. Okay, you are not going to stress yourself because of that. Only revise something like last 2 years paper, or like 10 to 15 most important topics which you want to revise, and you have to relax your mind. Don't put a burden on your mind because you will become exhausted. This is the time you have already all of you have become exhausted, have become stressed. You are at the peak of your stress, and when you are at the peak of your stress, it's going to affect your performance. It is affecting your performance because you have already read all of these things, you have already solved all of these questions, but I have told you repeatedly that the same answer to that question, but you are again forgetting and you are again posting that question in the group. This is showing that you are stressed, you are in anxiety, you are it is affecting your performance. You are just forgetting each and everything. But don't judge yourself on this thing that you don't know anything. Okay. So this is the time you have to relax. Just relax and do casually the tomorrow is the Monday, and then that is the Tuesday, and the Wednesday exam is on the Wednesday. So you have only 2 days, and this is like you have to do all these things on the 48 hours. You are from and you have to promise today to me at the end of this session that all of you are going to now relax from this session onwards. Okay, this is not the time to take the stress of the exam and just to flip the pages of each and every book, just to go through each and everything. You can't do that. You are a human being. You have done maximum. You have done maximum what you can do that at till this moment. So this is not the moment to get all of that hard work, to get just wasted by your stress or the anxiety. So you have to believe in yourself that you have done all of these things, and now you are going to perform in the exam by your maximum capacity, and make your mind believe that you are going to ace this exam, just like Deepak Singh, Dr. Deepak Singh. He's having a very good feeling that he is going to ace this exam, and this is what you all need. So
Yeah,
believe in
thank you.
yourself, because this is the secret to success. This is, believe me, I think no one, maybe someone of you already know that, but many years for myself, if I talk about myself, many years I just spent like that. No one has told me, and still up to this day, no one has told me. I have learned all of these things with my experience. The thing is that this is all about mindset. The people who are successful in this life, and who are the failures, and who are at the same level, but one got successful and the other one is the failure. all 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 the things that matter is the mindset. When you have that mindset, you just decide that you have to do that, you are going to do that, and you will do that, and no one is going to stop you. Then you just become successful. You just succeed in that, whatever that thing is, that whether it's personal, professional, it's like your exam, and whatever it's your business, whatever it is. So this is what it all takes. So how you are going to train, how you are going to believe in yourself? How many people, how many of you, tell me, how many of you have this belief in yourself that you are going to pass this exam? Honestly, tell me, how many of you know that I am saying, remember my words, I know that. Okay, how many of you know that and believe in yourself that you people are going to pass this exam? Dr. A7, you are just cutie. Okay. No, no, no. Dr. Nazia Propin, obviously, inshallah, we are going to do that. And we are literally in this last week, this was so much stressful. You have no idea. It was like that my exam, I have to see my paid course students, and then I have to deliver the lectures, I have to make a mock exam, I have to also attend your recall sessions. And it was, you have no idea, that last week is just like a oh my god, that was awful. Dr. Manurata, she said that I know I'm going to pass that. This is what you need to know. This is what you have to say to yourself. Okay. Only Dr. Deepak Singh and Dr. Manurata has said me that they know that they are going to pass that. This is the difference, people. What you are going to do now, okay? I think you will laugh at that, but believe me, this is which is going to make the difference, okay? No one, there are almost like 45 students right now listening to me, and all of you are different caliber. Okay, I will not all of you almost have the same hard work, and all of you, I think, know most of these things, all of you. And because this is such a very expensive exam, and this is a very much hard work is required. This is a very high quality, you can say, the UK exam, post graduation exam. So no one is going to attempt it just like by registering and just going to the exam center without any preparation. Obviously you have done so many months of the preparation, so you already have so much knowledge. But the difference will be where come, there will be, you will all, inshallah ta'ala, you are all going to pass. I am telling you, all of you that who are going to attend this who are just attending this session, that all of you are passed, remember that. And I am expecting that, inshallah ta'ala, when the result will come, my inbox and my group will be just flooded with the this news that I have passed, I have passed, I have passed, I have passed, inshallah ta'ala. But the thing is that some of you may get 70%, some of you may get 80%, some of you may get like 90%. What is the difference? Where the difference is the mindset that you, when you are going to train your brain that you know that, and you are going to ace this exam. Some of you saying that's inshallah I will pass that, then only you will pass that. Okay, you will pass, you will get like 65, 70% maybe. But who are saying that I know everything, I am going to be, I have worked so much, like hard, I have done so much hard work, So how is it not possible that I am not going to work? Your mind just learn whatever you tell them. Okay, remember that. If you are going to tell him, tell your mind that you will not pass the exam, believe me, even you have worked so much, hard work have done, you will not pass that, because your mind will give you that much, that energy, and you are obviously going to do some blunders in your exam. So that's why it is very important. So what are you going to do in the last 3 days? Remember that you have to do it daily 3 times. Okay. Don't laugh. You have to do that, and you will see the difference, and you will tell me the difference when the result will come and when you will attempt the exam. Today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. Okay, you have to stand in front of the mirror, and you have to tell yourself that you are a doctor. You have passed so much difficult professional exams, and with no failure. You have, some of you may have even done your local, country wise, the post graduation also. So how is it not possible that so much educated, having so much knowledge, a person have, and he or she cannot pass this exam? This is a very basic exam. You have already done so much difficult pass. You have passed difficult exam. So you will tell yourself. You will sit. You will just stand in front of the mirror for the 5 minutes, and you are going to tell that you are a doctor. You are whatever your name is. I am. You will talk like that. I am going to do this. Or I am a doctor. I am this. Okay. You will tell that I am doctor this flana, and I can do this. I have already done that. I have already faced so much failures. I have faced depression in my life. I have faced so much difficulties in my life, and I am standing right here, and with the same that I am going to pass this exam. So how it is possible that who the hell is here who is going to stop me? No one is going to stop me, because I have worked hard for that, and I am going to pass it, and I am going to ace my exam, and I am going to score more than 80% in my exam, and I am going to focus in my exam on each and every question, just like that I know already know the an answer. And then you have to give a motivational speech to yourself. Believe me, today, then tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, you have to do 3 times per day, 45 minutes in front of the mirror, and then you will see the difference. Believe me. You just you I know, yeah, that many of you will laugh at that, because this is not a norm in our society. But if you see, or if you listen to the motivational speakers, or even the great, if you read the books that the great persons, great thinkers have written down in the history, all of them have, like, even in the psychology, this is the therapy. This is not something to laugh about. That I am just laughing because I have just I am doing this quite since, like, quite a time, and it has a very great effect on me. So this is the you can say therapy for yourself whenever you are in such stress. And believe me, do this after the session, and then tell me, inbox me that how much positive energy you are feeling. Believe, I am telling you 100% with my surety that you will feel a new passion, a new positive energy in yourself, and all this depression, all this anxiety, and all this stress is going to just go away. Believe me. So you have to do it in TDS, with the breakfast, with the lunch, and with the dinner. For today, tomorrow. Today is only with the dinner, and tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and in the exam morning with the breakfast. You have to do that, and inshallah, you will see that how your life will change with this. So this is how you are going to believe yourself. So now you have only one day left. It's the Tuesday morning, and Monday has already passed, and only 24 hours to exam. So what you are going to do? Don't tell me that you are going to open your books and you are going to just study. Okay, don't tell me that. You are not going to study on Tuesday. Remember that, okay? You are not going to study. Repeat after me that you are not going to study. Okay, these are not the things because I am just laughing because this is a norm in our society. Or we have been taught since, like, our school days, that we have to, like, study till the end, till the last, I think, just before going to the bed, and also that we only just take 2 to 3 hours sleep before our exams. This is a norm, but you have to break this norm. This is not usual, this is not normal, this is what is going to affect your exam. This is what we are doing, but this is wrong, this is totally wrong, because this stress, this anxiety, lack of sleep, all of these things, occupancy of your mind, all of these things are going to affect your stress your the performance in the exam. So there should be no study. Remember that there is going to be no study before, like on the Tuesday. You have to relax on that day. Relax in whatever manner you want to relax, whatever makes you happy. If you are already doing the exercise, like if you are a exercise person, a gym person, you should do the exercise on that day, because exercise has a very 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 positive effect on your health, very positive energy. So if you are used to do that, already doing that, then only go for that. But if you are going to do it first time, then don't do it that, because you will have just spasm and in your all body, and you will not be able to wake up in the next morning, exam morning. So spend time with the people you feel happy around them. Do things which makes you relax. It could be anything. If you want to watch a movie, watch a movie. You want to hang out with your friends, hang out with your friends. If you want to go on a like a long drive, or you want to go to the beach, or whatever you want to do, that whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you relax, just do that. Do that. Spend time with someone who just get you relaxed, or who just makes you happy. It could be your family, your wife, your children, or someone else. So just do that. Just relax in this step, because it is very very important to relax your mind before the exam. Then at the end of your day, sort out your documents and the e-tables for the exam. Like if you are going to the exam center, obviously you have to have a like bottle of the water, translucent, in which no label over it. You can also have the chocolates with yourself, because I know that, because I attempted my exam from the Lahore, Pakistan, and I was allowed to have the chocolates with me in my on the exam center. So do that, and select the relaxing clothes. Obviously have a very good dinner. You should have a very good breakfast, very good lunch, very good dinner on the Tuesday, and a very good breakfast on the exam day. This is very very important. Diet is also very very important. It has a very good effect. And don't have caffeine at night, because you have to sleep. So at least 8 hours sleep is essential, essential, essential. It is essential, it is necessary. You cannot skip the sleep, because it will affect your performance. Your if you are just sleep and the wake, sleep and wake cycle is going on just the day before exam, you will not be able to concentrate in the exam. You will have a very shattered mind. So all of these things are going to affect your performance, and it means that you will not be able to remember the answers there. You will not be able to concentrate in your exam. You will just like become tired after about 10 to 15 questions, and you have to attempt 80 questions. How you can do that? You can only do that when you have a very good 24 hours of relaxation, and the sleep and the good diet, and no study. So you have to free up your mind so that it can open up on the exam day. And good to take a bath before the bed, so that you have a very very good sleep. Then how to attempt exam on that day. The thing is that read the question carefully and don't miss out the keywords. I have already talked about that in the groups, that there are some distractors in a question, in a exam, like in this scenario, and there are some clues, keywords. Don't miss out the keywords. Focus on the keywords and say and like decide whatever the distractor is present in that scenario, because that distractor is just there to make you confused. And I cannot emphasize more than enough on this thing: keywords and the distractor. And if you are answering a question and you will miss out the word except, like that in phrase, all of the statements are the correct, except you will put down the wrong answer. So very very carefully read the um scenario, and if you want to read it twice or thrice, and then and answer the question. Then here I will give you a tip. I can say that just ignore the options, or you can just put your hand on the screen and just hide your the whatever the options are given, and just read the scenario. Read the scenario and then make a diagnosis, or whatever they have asked you. If they have asked you diagnosis, make a diagnosis in your mind. If they have asked you about any like investigation or any treatment, then remember in your mind what should be the answer to this question, this in of this scenario. Then just remove your hand from the screen and see the options, whatever is given. Believe me, 90%, 90%, you, if you do this like this, then 90% questions you can solve in your one go. Because when you see the options, you become confused. but you already know the answer, but when you see the options you just get confused. So it's better to have a very good clear understanding of the scenario in your mind, and have a very good and clear diagnosis, clear treatment, and a clear investigation. And when you will see the options, then it will be very easy for you to go for the right option. And the trust your instinct, your initial answer is likely to be correct. Believe me, this is 100% true. 100% true. Whatever comes in your mind by seeing the question, that is the true. But sometimes we just get again the same thing. Maybe we can say that you become confused and you say, no, this is not the right, I should go for the other option. No, this is not going to happen. Whatever initial answer comes in your mind, that is 99% is the correct answer. And if you are clueless about any question, then use the rule out method. If you don't know anything about that question, then how you are going to solve that question, you have to use the rule out method. You will see the all the options. So you may know something about option A, something about option B, maybe something about option C. You will rule out them one after the other. Like you will read the option A and then you will correlate it with the scenario. Can it be happen? No, this is not. This is totally not possible. How the option A can be fit in this scenario? So you will just cross it. Then you will see whether the option B is fitting in or not. Then you will cross it again, and then it is possible that after at the end you are left with the only two options or maybe only one option. You will rule out one by one all the options, whether they are going to fit in with the question, whether logically it is possible or not, or whatever the knowledge you have, whatever remembrance you have or the memory you have about that particular topic, whether it was possible, not possible, logically it is possible or not possible. Then this is how you are going to rule out one option after another. And after the at the end you will be left only, I think, one option or the two option. Then you have to decide between them. And make time to check your answers at the end, and that you have not read the questions wrong for the first time. And don't rush. Sometimes it happens, we see just a question, oh, it is a past question, it is a past recall, oh, I know the answer, and you will just blindly go to that option. Don't do that. They twist the question in. They will give you, I think, 40%, they will give you the exact scenario, and the remaining 40% will be, they will twist the questions. So don't just rush, don't just go that, oh, this is a past question, past recalls, I am going to do that, mark this question like this. I know the answer. Only one to two words the like twisting, and the whole stem is changed, and the whole options may remain the same, but the stem has been changed. So you need to be very careful about the stem. Understand the stem, what is the stem, what they have asked you, and then choose the correct option from the your options. Then on the exam day, wake up in the morning, pray according to your faith, have a good bath, and have a very good breakfast. Breakfast is very, very important. Uh, most of you, I think, will be having the breakfast, but if you don't do that, you just become lazy, and your whole day is having a very negative energy. It has happened with me when I skipped the breakfast, and I was not able I was clueless why I am very lethargic and lazy and all the day, what is happening with me. But this is all about the breakfast. When you have done the breakfast and you have the caffeine in the morning, then there is you are unstoppable. Then you have put your armor on already, you have already put, and you will be unstoppable, believe me that. Then you should be calm and the confident. You have to repeat that in front of the mirror, that you are unstoppable, you are the most intelligent person, you have achieved so much in your life up till now, and you are going to achieve this exam, ace this exam also. So there is nothing in the no one can you make you stop that. And because you have worked so much hard, you have already prayed so much for this day, you are not going to just like you can say make it, or you can say break it. You are just not going to break it because of some person or some like depression, some anxiety. Then there will be also, okay, one thing I didn't discuss it, there will be people around you, maybe at your workplace, maybe your friends, some friends who are just, I will not say the friends, they are the snakes in your circle, who will just make a mockery of you. And oh, you are going to attempt the MRCPCH, oh, you, okay, can you do that? They will ask you, they will just make fun of you that you are going to attempt your MRCPCH. Okay, these were that were they will be like this because they don't, why they do that, because then they don't have the guts to do that, to do what you are doing that. If they have those that much guts, then they can go and attempt the MRCPCH, and they can clear it. But they don't have the guts. They don't have that much capabilities to even think about that they can do it. They do it. But you have think about it, you act upon it, you just register for your exam, you have worked so hard for so many months, and now because of some people you are going to just like make it throw it into the dustbin. No, you are not going to do that. You have to face that. And how you are going to respond to that person's, you will go with your full confidence, with your that you will pass this exam, you are going to ace this exam. And when your result will be out, and then you are going to show that result to that person, and that will be a slap on that face. So this is common, this is, I think, going on, it will, there will be people around you, all of you. I cannot, I will say that I will not, I cannot say that none of you have this. Maybe 1% don't have that, but 99% of all of you have such persons on your workplace, among colleagues, among your relatives, among your snake friends. Each and every person has that. So just ignore them, give them a, you can say that is shut up call, and you have to go, you have to attempt this with full confidence, and reach the exam center at least 1 hour before. Why? Because they have to do the identification check. You will I don't know about the Islamabad center, but the people who are going to appear in the Lahore exam, you will just go there, and then they will check your NIC, and they will just mark your attendance at the reception. And then they will give you a locker, and where you will have to put your mobile and all the other belongings. And if you are a female, please don't wear any jewelry like gold jewelry, especially as you, all of the females are very keen of wearing it, because they will also you have to just take them off and have to put them in the locker, and those lockers are not that much, I think, safe. So and use the mobile that is not very much costly, like the iPhone. Use some like routine phone, you can take the routine like not that much expensive phone. So they will give you as a bag in which you have to put your phone, you have to put your wallet, all the and other things, like if you have the jewelry on, like ring or the like necklace, whatever you have to just take it off. And then they will send you in the exam center. Then you will go there, there will be a waiting area, where they half an hour before they will start your checking in, and they will call you by the name, and then they will check your NIC or the passport, whatever you have, and your admission document, and then they will register you. And about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes before, they will just take you to the exam center, and there they will sit you on your seat, and you will have blank papers also there, like 3 to 4 papers and a pencil, along with a input key will also already written on your will be present on your desk, that you have to enter in the exam, enter on in the when you will launch the exam. So they will also give you all the instructions when the whatever the time start, then they will ask you to launch the exam. You will launch the exam on their computers, and then you will put that key code, and then you will start the exam. And they will tell you also, there will be a clock also. And you will, I think, on the exam center, I think 2 breaks are allowed of the for the washroom. I am not sure, but one is the uh, uh, one is definitely, but I think 2 breaks are allowed for the exam center, but I'm not sure about that. It will be written in your exam document. Please read that. And if you and then you are allowed to have a bottle of the water. And I remember that I also took the chocolates with me, because you get hypoglycemic, you got sweaty all there because of the stress of the exam. But be relaxed, the environment is very relaxed there. They are also very helpful, and they just very very good people, nice people there. So this is how. And when you finish the exam, you can just leave the center, you will go, you will and also the key, also the locker of the key is also with you, so they know that you have the key of the locker. You will just go back, you will check your locker, you will take your mobile phone and whatever, and then you can leave the center. And for the people, very very important thing, who are going to attempt FOP and the TAS exam in the same setting, like initial in the morning there is a FOP always, and in the evening there is a TAS. You have, I think, 2 hours or 2.5 hours break in between. Please do not discuss any questions with anyone during the break. Do not just go and open your books and start like, what was the answer of this question, what was the answer of this question, or just start posting the questions in the groups, or just call some friend and say this was like that. Don't do that. You are only going to stress yourself, and and you are only going preparing yourself that you are going to throw your TAS exam into the dustbin. Don't do that. You have to just relax in the exam Lahore Exam Center. There is the FC College along with that, where the cafeteria is present. But there is, I will advise you that all the eatables, like some sandwich, some whatever is you want to eat, take it along with you from the home, because in those that cafeteria in the Lahore Center, it is very rushy, because of all the students are there, so it becomes very noisy, very rushy, and there is no place to sit and eat. So there is also some other tuck shop is also there in that area. You can also get some chips juice from there. But it is better to take your all the things with you at that center. Then in the break, there is also a place where you can pray. If you are a Muslim, then you can offer your prayer. It is very good. It is very soothing to have prayer in that environment, so that you are praying also, and you are believing that your next exam is also going to be very good, and very you are going to ace it. Just relax there, and after 2.5 they will tell you about that. And then you will go to the same center, and then you will be attempt the task exam, and the same scenario and the same procedure is that. And solve your paper like no one else knows better than you, because you are braver than you believe, and you are stronger than you seen, and you are smarter than you think. So believe in yourself, accept your qualities, that you have this. Because success is not a result, it is a mindset. It has been, it was, it has been, and it will be, it is, and it will always be a mindset. When you have that mindset, then you are going to uh, be successful. So why shut up call is I okay. Now just start with the questions what you are posting in the chat book. Usma, I think I have already talked about the admission document. So okay, what is going happening here? Ma'am, at the end we speak about to carry at the end speak about okay, let me just zoom it out. Nah, yeah, this is good. Okay. Ma'am, at the end, speak about what to carry with ourselves in the exam center. Can we attempt an MCQ already marked once with an option? Yes, you can attempt. You can edit your marked one question. It is very easy. It is a very friendly exam. You can go back and through many times. You can skip many times. They will pop up at the end again and again until you have finished all the exams. They are going to pop up, pop up, pop up. So you don't even have to just remember that how many questions you have attempted, because there will be like they say they will write down that 49 by 80, 48 by 40, or 50 by 80 when you will be attempting the question. So you will know that you have attempted the 50 questions and the 30 questions are left. So don't worry about that. And have not received launch exam link yet. Okay, you will get, I think you are going to get it. They sent you 48 hours before the exam. At what time we should click the link? Exact time, whatever the exam time they have given you, you have to click that link. I mean exam at 12 p.m. Then at what time should we click? You should click at 12 p.m. and the initial 15 to 20 times that will be skipped from that time, which is for the sessions, that is the setup. So don't worry that, because they will be only available at the 12 p.m. They will not be available before 12 p.m. So you have to click at 12 p.m. whatever they have given. Dr. Samina is saying, if unfortunately our internet connection goes off, the test will be resumed from where it stopped or what? Yes, it will be resumed at what where it was stopped, but that 5 to 7 minutes you that will be wasted. They will not give you extra time for that, because it was the fault at your end, not from there. So how about disable the apps on the mobile? Will install WhatsApp lose the data? This is your problem, A7. You have to figure it out, or you can use someone else's mobile. You can use your Ammi's mobile because they don't need any groups and they don't want any data. So, turn off. Serish is asking, turn off all notifications. Yes, exactly. I think you would not get call if notification is off. You need to check it that. Okay. If someone don't know about technical step, it is possible to help from someone before exam. Obviously you can get help from someone to understand whatever. You can ask someone who is good in IT that what is the speed of my connection, uploading speed of my internet connection. You can ask them to check whether your webcam, your microphone is working, and whatever the procedure is, you can ask them to upload or just download the proctor exam and just help them with the take help for the test run system run checkups. Obviously you need to, since I'm using the laptop also, should I download it app in my mobile device, it download it the app. You have to download this app, Proctor exam app, only on your mobile phone. And in the Google Chrome, you have to go the settings, and where you have to just put down the Proctor exam site, which I have already told you in the that. I think you have already done the system run checkup. You have to download this app on your mobile. Obviously, you have to do that because all the things, all the invigilation is going to be there through the mobile system, mobile. Muhammad Ibrahim, fan with the ceiling. Yes, you have to show them the fan because they ask you to show you all the walls of the room, and then they ask you for the ceiling, and maybe someone is just sitting on the ceiling and you are cheating from there. It is possibility because there is no end of the cheating. Okay, our side has Wi-Fi disconnection issue too. So device, if can, you should know what is the uploading speed of your device, of your net connection, whatever you are using, whether it's Wi-Fi or device. And if it is 1.5 MB per second, then you are good to go. I think we are not allowed to allow a break. It is new rules. No, okay. If it, I think I have a document from last year, I think, or last session, last if it is written in your exam document, if they have written that you are not allowed any break, then obviously you cannot take. I have added that because the document which I have, it was, I think, the last June exam, and there one break was allowed. In is this video will be uploaded anywhere? Yes, it will be uploaded on the YouTube. Dr. Aksas, okay. I missed, Dr. Samina is saying, I missed my attempt. Proctor don't help that much. You don't have to waste your time on the proctor. I would suggest email directly to RCPCH. Obviously, Dr. Samina, everyone has different, I can say that different experience, but most of my whatever to whom, because I have asked many people before this session, before this webinar, because I have never attempted the online invigilation. I took my both exams on the exam center because it is feasible for me. So I have asked many students and many my colleagues, my even friends who have the who have done this online invigilation exam, and most of them have a very good experience with the proctor. So if they don't respond in the chat box, then obviously you have to email them as soon as possible. So stresses started with your webinar, ma'am. No, 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 Dr. Ibrahim, you don't have to get stressed. My question, okay. Okay. Thank you so much, A7. And go with the key. Okay. Request, please revise recall of pharma, infections, neurology, respiratory, and nephro, please, because they were partially done in the group. And I missed previous recall session discussion. I will try because it is not possible for me to do all of these again because it is a very limited time. I also have a full-time job. Also have my kids and my home and different responsibilities. So whatever time I was able to give you, I just gave that. But I am trying to be active in the group, and whenever I get time, I just answer whatever the question is popping in front of me. So I will try that. And okay. Okay, the A7 is asking, the way Dr. Hamza guided on the recorded video for recalls is very helpful in future. Please, if possible, do this favor for us. Obviously, that was a total different session. That was a crash course, and that was specified for the this like past papers. And you have the way you deliver the lecture in 2 to 3 hours. Similarly, that questions were discussed in 2 to 3 hours. I think they have. Covered one paper in the 2 sessions, like almost it became almost 6 hours. So obviously that if anyone do that, it will be very helpful and it will be very in detail and very precise. But we will try to do that crash course again for the June session also, inshallah Taala. Dr. Aksa, man, I will call you half an hour before exam for insane motivation. Okay, Dr. Manurata, you can do that. It is on Wednesday. Yes, I will be available on the Wednesday, inshallah Taala, in the morning. And you can call me. Just text me that whoever you are, because I don't receive the calls from the unknown numbers. Just text me, and then obviously I will be at your service, ma'am. Being positive, yeah. Best of luck to everyone. Okay, what about skin patch? What is skin patch, Muhammad Saleh? I will clear room before showing to RCPCH, then Tuesday. Okay, be with us. I sleep after having chai. Okay, just do whatever you do according to your body and your personality. But yes, it's a live session. Have to look good. Dr. Seven, you are so funny. Dr. Huzefa, there is no timing of exam written in email, and where is the exam document? Exam timing is written in your exam admission document. There is a separate email for that. Check your junk, maybe it is present in there. It is already communicated with all of the students, and this admission document have almost all the students have that, in which their date and the time is written, and if there is exam center, that is also have written, and you have to make a print out of that email, that document. So search for it in your junk or spam and print it out before your exam. Yes, Mohammad Ibrahim. Yes, yeah, they twist it. Believe me, they twist it. Maybe 50-60% are the same, but they twist it. Oh, snakes. Yeah, my side was like, oh, you are doing it like you. We can do better than you. Then, A7. This is the life. You have to just shut up. Shut up. You have just give them up a shut up call by shining. Okay, by achieving whatever you are doing. And Adam, thank you so much. Excellent push, ma'am. Okay, A7, my shut up call is I will guide you as I am happy yet scared but excited. You should be excited. You should, because you should be excited. You should be happy about that you have enough courage to just go through this exam. Pass and fail is another thing, but it takes a lot of courage to just get up, and you have to spend a lot of the money on the exam. Then you have to spend a lot of the time, your hard work on this exam, and then you have to go it. So you should clap for yourself. Okay. At center also they have connection issue. Yes, at center it may be possible they have connection issue, but it will be all responsibility of the center. You don't have to worry about that. And if there is any issue of the time, then they will manage it accordingly. Obviously they will give you extra time, so don't worry about that. It's all their responsibility. That's why I always prefer the exam center, because you are just free to go. You just go with free mind, that only you have to attempt the question. You don't have to worry about anything else. Ma'am, Dr. Charu Kalra, sorry. Ma'am, thank you. This is the motivation we needed. Ma'am, what is the level of difficulty of the FOB task test questions posted on the MedPrep online? These are the same questions. These are all the past questions and the past test series. That is a mixture, but mostly 90% these are all the past questions, and they are the same difficulty level. That is the you are going to see in the exam. It is just that the in the exam the stem will be more constructed. It may be of the 3 to 4 lines. So just don't get worried or afraid by seeing such long stems. The thing is the same, because the recalls don't have the stem. Also, I didn't have that much time to prepare a proper constructed stem. Previously, in the October session, I have done that. But like as I was also doing the recalls in the group, and the many other things were going on, this week was so much busy, even in my personal and the professional life, that I was not able to form proper stamps, but I have tried as much as possible to make a two at least two-line stamp in the that is the mock exam. So but in the next session inshallah ta'ala it will be more further constructed, but in the exam they will give you a you are a clinician or pediatrician at a OPD clinic, and a 10 years old girl came with his mother and his two sisters, and like they will give you some of these things to just construct a scenario or a setup. So that's why the stem just get prolonged like about 3 to 4 lines. So that's why just don't get worry about that, and don't just get afraid by seeing such long stems. These are the all the same things. You have already done that and you are going to do that again. Don't you worry about that. Since 2024 rules have changed about break for online exam. Okay, Mariam, I don't know about that. Can you please share me where these rules have been written? I didn't read it on the online, like on the RCPCH website. If you have the exam document on which it has been written, can you please share with me so that I should be aware of that and I can communicate it for the next session and with the other students also. And Dr. Josefa, a task exam is okay. Timing, all exam timings are UK time. It is your responsibility. Yes, yes, this is exam document, Dr. Josefa, which you are now sharing. They have given you the time and you have to convert it. Just go to your mobile and your clock, and select the world clock, and here the for the select the London, and then they will give you the time, that is the UK time. And then you can see how much time you are we are usually 5 hours ahead of UK. So if it is 12 UK time, then it will be your like 5 p.m. It will be 5 p.m. for you, the Pakistan time. So this is the Park time or UK time. They have written, yeah, Dr. Zafa, they have written all exam timings are UK time. If you are appearing for the online exam or for the exam center, in both admission documents, whatever you are having, they have written whether usually for the online examination they give you the UK timing, and for the exam center they give you the according to the country, whatever wherever the exam center is present, they give you according to that country time. So I think and they have written all exam timings are UK time. So it is a UK time in your exam document, Dr. Josefa. A7, thank you for entertaining us, Dr. A7. I don't know what's your name. And the timing mentioned mail is Pakistan time, Dr. R. It depends. Please, be very carefully read your admission document, whatever it is written. Whether for the online document, I have seen that they have written that all the timings are UK time. And as I have attempted from the exam center to, so as far as I remember, my timings were given in the Pakistan time. So I think for the exam center, they are Pakistan time, and for the online, they are communicating the UK timing. So just read very carefully. They have communicated all in your admission document. यूके का 9 पीके का ओके यूके का 9 और पीके का बनेगा 10 11 12 1 it will be 2 p.m. okay if UK has a 9 a.m. then in Pakistan it will be 2 p.m. And Muhammad Ghani Jafri from October 24 only choose the best answer will come. There will be no extended matching question as I heard. Dr. Muhammad Ghani Jafri, that is going to be present. You can say this rule is going to be amplified from the September 2024. It's not going to be present for the Feb and the June exam. So don't worry about that. From the September onwards, all the extended matchings are going to be obsolete, and only the best of 5 will be there. So, and the timing is also going to be changed. It's going to be only 2 hours from the September onwards. So just hurry up and go for the June attempt so that you can have 2.5 hours, because the number of the questions are going to be the same, but the timing is going to be reduced from the September 2024. Manurata, how about mock test on the past test website? I was solving it and it always asks much unusual stuff. Past test website, one thing I have already communicated that past test is not for the task. In that past test, very irrelevant things are given for the task exam. So I never recommend. I even if you see my previous webinar for the orientations or in the groups, I have never recommended the pass test series for the TAS exam, but I have recommended it for the FOP because FOP is almost similar. They have given almost similar information and the similar questions which you see in your exam. Saddam Hussein, I didn't receive the roll number. You don't need any roll number, Saddam Hussein, for this exam. You only need your exam document, and where your RCPCH number will already be written on that. You mean to say that you didn't receive your admission document? You check your spam or the junk. It will be present there. Muhammad Ghani Jafri, Fab 24 and June 24 will be same pattern, but from October it will be, yes, exactly. Fab and the June exams are the same pattern, and it's going to be changed from the October. Dr. Charu Karla, yes, for my center time, it only mentioned FOP is the 12 and the TAS. So I think it's my country time. Yes, exam center is, you can also ask them by mailing them. There is because there are still 48 hours, they usually, yeah, they reply within like working the very next day within the working hours. So okay, I think we are done here. If you have any further questions, you can ask me. And thank you so much, Dr. Specially A7, for entertaining us. And believe me, you need to apply all of these. Whatever I have told you, you have to do that in TDS. You have to believe in yourself. You have to say that those things to yourself, and you have to give a shut up call to all of your people in your surroundings. That I will not say people; they are the snakes in your surrounding. So, Dr. Adiba, negative mark? No, there is no negative marking in the exam. And Sundar, thank you so much. It was very helpful. I just hope and I just wish you best of luck from tomorrow onwards. I should not see a tons of like past exam questions in the group. You need to relax, okay? You need to relax now. You need to relax now. You just say this to your mind, and then your mind will accept it, and then you will act on it. Remember that. So you have to relax. Just relax. Maybe 1 or 2 hours in 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the noon, and 1 hour in the evening, you can just take see your group and you can answer some of the questions so that you it is a rehearsal, and you can just do it by your own self, like past two papers recalls, past 2 years to recalls. And on the Tuesday you are not going to study, believe me, okay? Just promise me. Are you going to promise me that you are not going to study on Tuesday? You are going to relax, you are going to relax, and you are going to relax, and you are going to have a very good diet on Tuesday and the Wednesday, and you are going to have a very, very good sleep. Okay. And thank you, Manur. Okay. Okay. Promise me, everyone. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure, Dr. Muhammad Ghani Jafri. Obviously, we are there to help you. Yes, that's Manur. Manur is the shining star. Manur is the genuine person. She is promising. She already knows that she is going to ace this exam. Okay, I think I will leave you there. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining this session. And I believe this is very necessary for all of you because it was not there for me. And whatever I have, I know the situation, and I want, at that time, I wanted someone to boost me up like that, but there was no one. So I have to do it by myself. So that's why it is very, very important. And whatever you learn today, please spread it to the person or the student, your friend, whoever is going to appear in the exam, and just boost them up like this. And whatever I have told you, and then you will be, and then that you will be good to go, and also your friend also, because if you help someone, then Allah will help you also. So God will help you also. Okay, I think this is the end, and thank you so much, all of you. Best of luck, and yes, inshallah ta'ala. After, obviously, after exam, you have done all of your hard work, and now it's up to the Allah, and you have to pray for that, because without His help, without Allah or the God help, we are nothing. We are nothing, obviously. Okay, one thing I want to say, please, whoever having the exam, please, can any online for online examination, I know that it is the UK timing. please, someone who is going to appear from the exam center, please inbox me text me on the WhatsApp your exam document so that I can see, I can read it. And if it's not written, so we can mail the RCPCH to ask them whether it is a Pak timing or it is a UK timing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Diba. Again, we will have this session again. Don't worry that. Okay. Okay, all of you, thank you so much for joining it. Good night. Have a tight sleep. Now just straight go to the bed. No, straight go to the mirror. Repeat whatever I have tell you, and then straight go to the bed and have a very good and deep sleep. Okay? Don't worry and don't stress out yourself. And then again, very light reading tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, just relaxing. And on exam day, a very good breakfast, very good passion, very good confidence, and without any anxiety and the depression, you are going to attempt this exam. Okay. Okay, then I am going to end this session. Allah Hafiz, good night. Tata, bye bye.